Okay. So while this is fresh on my mind, I just wanted to say it. And I think this applies to when you're creating music, recording music, when you're creating posts on Instagram or even YouTube, like I am, because this is exactly how I'm feeling. Sometimes you create something and then you go back and look at it and you're like, this is crap. I don't want to put this out there. I think I can do better, or I don't think it's interesting. And I have this issue a lot, so much that I get overwhelmed to inaction, meaning that I think so much that I just don't put anything out there, or I always wait for the perfect time. Whereas if I put out a song every day, I'm sure a lot of the songs would be pretty shitty. However, I probably have also a good number of really good songs out there. And I guess the point I'm making is there's an old P.T. Barnum quote. Uh, P.T. Barnum from Barnum and Bailey Circus. And he said, it's not impressive if I can do it. Meaning that people really aren't impressed by seeing some aspect of performance if a regular person could do it, if they feel like they can do it. And I think sometimes we feel that way about ourselves. Like I see my playing, or I'm always like dumbfounded when people find my playing interesting or good. Or my videos, they find my videos relatable, or they're like, I really think you're saying some good things. And it surprises me because I live with myself 24 hours a day. I can do it, so I'm not impressed by myself. And I'm also pretty critical of myself. But one thing I've been leading into lately is, you know what? I'm just going to put it out there and let other people decide. And I'm realizing that sometimes I really lack the ability to assess myself. I'm really too hard on myself, and I don't know if it's really good. And sometimes I just put it out there and I let other people decide. And I'm not trying to impress myself so much anymore. Because sometimes if I do that and I put it out, it doesn't get the responses. But if I put out something that I'm just like, this really isn't that good at all, but I'm just going to put it out and get it over with, I get a lot of responses to it. And I've heard this from a lot of other musicians, other content creators, anybody who's doing anything creative. And I think there's something to be said about just iteration, just doing something over and over again, getting used to it, and sooner or later you refine your process, and it may still feel really boring and uninteresting to you, but to somebody else who hasn't spent all that time with you or hasn't listened to all your music, they're going to find it really fresh and interesting. So if I put out a bunch of material, some of it may not be good, but some of it may really, really be good. And I would rather, it's kind of a way of saying that, not everything can be a home run, but you're never going to get a home run unless you take a swing. So this is all for just taking more swings, right? Just putting yourself out there. Um, and again, I still feel self-conscious about doing these things. But if you never go out there and try, you're never going to succeed. And so a big part of success is failure. And when you do something that's like, that didn't work, what can I do differently? And for me in the past, I would just think about what I'm doing too much, try to make it perfect, and the more perfect I tried to make something, it didn't stick quite as well. So a lot of things I'm doing right now, I'm just I'm in my drum room right now. I'm in workout clothes. I'm drinking coffee. I didn't even check the camera, didn't even check the lighting. I don't care because I'm just being real and I'm putting it out there. So this is my encouragement to everyone else out there to just give it a shot. And yeah, it's scary. And I think at the end of the day, no one really cares that much. You think people are talking about you, laughing, or judging you. No one really cares. And if something sticks, cool. If not, you still learn something. So what do you have to lose? Just put it out there. And if you're liking what I'm saying, if you like a video, let me know. Shoot me a text, shoot me a message in the comments, subscribe. Or if you think I want to see more of this, let me know and I'll be happy to do it because, as I said, obviously I have. I can't judge if something is good or bad based on my own self-assessment. So please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks and keep watching.